Alright, hi guys, Spartan765. Today I'm doing a video just based off of, some comments that I've been getting, and just a video that I've kind of wanted to do in a while. Sorry I didn't do a, New Year's Eve or New Year's Day video, because New Year's Eve was drinking beer, and New Year's Day was recovery day, laying on the couch all day. Alright, so this video is on the Doe Run facility in Missouri that closed down. Now, as you all know, anybody who's been following this story, the Doe Run facility could produce and had to be shut down. Production had to end on December 31st. Okay, they had till December 31st to make lead. Now, keep in mind, this was the only new manufactured lead facility. When I say new manufactured lead, I mean that they take the ore and they turn the ore into lead. That was the only newly manufactured lead facility in the United States still here. Now, what does that mean for the United States? From what I can read and from what I can gather, I mean, this is just from what I've seen on the internet and different stories I've read. There's still lead recycling plants open all over across the United States. Now, when I say lead recycling, what these are, obviously heavy lead components like car batteries, different, weight applications, different, like if you have lead in different big lead weights on heavy duty scales, stuff like that. All that lead is still being recycled and either put back into car batteries or, can go towards manufacture of ammunition. Now, the big thing that a lot of people are worried about is the price of ammo going to go up? And is there going to be another ammo shortage? Well, to be 100% honest with you, for my basic opinions, I've looked at Federal's website, and what it says on their website in the FAQs is, it says, will your production be affected by closing of the Doe Run facility? And they said something I read it a couple weeks ago, it said something to the matter of, we are not having problems sourcing lead at this time, or we will not have problems finding lead sources. In other words, they probably get, a lot of their lead from, from recycling sources, or they probably get it from Canada or any other out-of-the-country location. But will that put a bind on American-made ammunition? And, I think, the EPA going after, the only new lead smelter, people think, oh, lead. Okay, what is lead used in? Lead's used in bullets and car batteries, and that's it. That is just not true. Those are two of the applications. Lead is used in thousands and thousands of applications, from scales to electronics boards to your TV. Multiple electronics use lead in soldering on circuit boards. Lead is used to solder pipes together. Lead is used in many, many applications. Many, many applications. I mean, I can't even list them all. And then to get into the nano field of nanotechnology, lead is used there too. It's just one of those elements that, okay, so it's not so good for the environment. But then again, the Doe Run facility has been producing for over 100 years, and they've had to evacuate areas near the facility because of lead contamination in the ground and everything like that. But that was before, the lead contamination, before they had stiffer, filtering requirements on the books. That was pretty much just from when they just shot the smoke up into the air being unfiltered. But yeah, pretty much what I can gather about the ammunition is, you might see a panic buy. A little bit of a panic buy. Keep in mind, ammo's starting to come back. That's what I've noticed over the past couple months, is it's been starting to come back. But those two calibers out there that are still pretty damn hard to find. 22 is pretty much impossible to find still. I don't know why. 9mm is very slowly coming back. I've seen one here and there, but not a lot of 9mm. Like, Walmart's usually out of 9mm all the time. Gander Mountain usually out all the time. You might see, a place that has a little bit of 9mm, but it gets bought up instantly. 22 long rifle. I was in Gander Mountain and I didn't even see a shelf spot for it the other day. So I mean, it's getting hard to find. And I mean, people often ask, why are people buying 22 so much? Not trying to get sidetracked from the main talking point here, but because it's a survival. It can be used as a survival caliber. You can carry tons of ammo. It can take down, it is a small cartridge, but it can be used to take down larger game if shot in the right place. It's just a survival caliber. Personally, like I said, I might would guess, I should say, that there's probably going to be another, because I don't know what the other ammunition were Fiocchi, Winchester, Remington. Those are the three other big ones in the United States, and I don't know. Well, Fiocchi is actually based in Italy, but they manufacture here. I don't know, where they get their lead from. If they got them from the Doe Run facility, I mean that's one big thing. It depends on where they get their lead from, and if the manufacturers, if they got their lead from Doe Run, are able to source, other locations to get their lead from. And if that's the case, if they're having some trouble doing that because, people are going to be wanting lead, I mean, it's just like if they shut off a power plant, a big, huge power plant. People would need the power, and they wouldn't have enough power to go around. Or an oil refinery shuts down. If a huge oil refinery shuts down, you see gas prices go up. And we saw that last year when the one in Chicago shut down for upgrades. But, I mean, my guess is you're going to see a little bit of a raise in price on ammunition, and I would guess that there's probably going to be another shortage. Like you're going to see, 5.56 maybe being a little harder to find. Your 7.62 by 39, your 40, your 45. I don't even want to talk about the 9mm or the 22 because those are pretty much impossible. 22 being the hardest. But yeah, I mean that's about it. I mean, you might see some shortages out there and some price raising, but then again, I mean, over the past couple years, ammo has risen pretty steadily in price. I mean, you used to be able to get a box of 9mm Winchester white box for like $9, $9 or $8. I mean, now look at, you're paying almost 15, 17, sometimes even 20 something bucks depending on where you get it. I mean, it's doubled in price. I mean, and it was going down for a little while, but doesn't really seem to be anymore. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the Doe Run facility closing and what effect it's going to have in the ammunition industry. Any comments, questions, video requests, send me a message and I'll make a video. Part 765 out.